My aunt hid my inheritance for 10 years. Dressed today, she applied for a job at my company. My aunt concealed my $385,000 inheritance for a decade, claiming my grandmother changed her mind. Just today, she showed up for an interview at my company, not knowing I am now the CEO. A name I tried to forget appeared on the resume. Patricia Winters, my aunt. The woman who became my guardian after my parents died, who forgot to mention that my grandmother had left her entire estate to me. I was 17 when Brahma passed away. Aunt Patricia handled everything, explaining that Grandma had left her modest savings to charity. But she wanted you to have these, she said, handing me some costume jewelry and photographs. The only things of real value, I believed her. She was my only living relative. I worked my way through college on scholarships and loans, eating ramen while working 2 part-time jobs. Meanwhile, Aunt Patricia renovated her house, bought a new car, and took luxury cruises she called incredible deals. The truth surfaced when I was 27. While helping her move, I discovered a locked filing box in her attic containing my grandmother's will, bank statements, and a letter written to me for my 18th birthday. The document showed Rama had left everything directly to me, $385,000 and her paid-off house. The letter explained she wanted to ensure I could attend college without financial stress. My aunt had hidden everything, sold the house, and spent nearly all the money when confronted. She didn't deny it. You were just a teenager, she said. You would have wasted it. I deserved something for taking you in. I moved out that day and hired a lawyer. After a lengthy battle, she was ordered to repay me, but only $43,000 remained. She claimed financial hardship, paying tiny monthly amounts that barely covered my legal fees. We hadn't spoken in 5 years. After college, I started a digital marketing company that grew beyond my expectations. From my apartment to 120 employees and 3 offices. Our company operates under my married name. There was no way my aunt could know I owned the company she was applying to. I watched her through my office window, sitting in our waiting area. She looked older, but still carried that familiar confidence, the same confidence she had when telling me Drama had left me nothing. I could have let her handle it. Instead, I walked into the interview room myself. The shock registered on her face immediately. Cassie? Hello, Aunt Patricia, I replied, my voice steadier than I expected. It's been a while. She recovered quickly. What a coincidence. I had no idea you worked here. I don't work here, I said. I own this company. Silence stretched between us. I could see calculations happening behind her eyes. Your resume shows a gap that aligns perfectly with our legal proceedings, I said, opening her file. She looked down at her hands, the same hands that had passed me costume jewelry while my real inheritance sat in her bank account. I don't want to embarrass you to be proven past, I finally said, but I won't be hiring you either. I really need this job, Cassie, she said, her voice small. I've learned my lesson. I am down to my last $1,000. I understood the irony. How many times had I checked my bank account with the same fear during college? I understand financial hardship, I said. In fact, I am quite experienced with it. I wrote something on a notepad and slid it across the table. Contact information for our city's workforce development program. They help people find jobs and housing. Tell them I sent you. I paused. And Patricia, consider the remaining balance of my inheritance you were ordered to repay for Divin. I didn't forgive her for me. I forgave her because carrying that debt was costing me more than money. Sometimes the people who try to limit your future end up only existing in your past, and sometimes the best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's living without it.